What is up, everybody? Welcome back to RacingDudes.com. Well, for the first week, we had the Breeders' Cup Classic rankings according to a panel of voters that the Breeders' Cup sends out to each person. I'm actually one of those voters. Very thankful and very, I feel very fortunate to be a voter in the Breeders' Cup Classic rankings. What do they really mean at this point in the season? Not much, but what does any poll really mean when it comes to horse racing? But it's fun. People like to talk about it. People like to debate and think about it. So I think it's always a fun poll. I voted it each and every week, and we'll update throughout. But here's the opening poll. I'm going to read you off the opening poll from everybody's combined situation, and then I'll read off my votes, how I looked at it. So let's start off. The number one horse, it's a tie between Dornoch and National Treasure. That's right. Dornoch and National Treasure actually tied for first. So those two there, 1A and 1B, 1, 2, however you want to say it. Fierceness is 3, Forever Young 4, Sierra Leone 5, Kingsbarn 6, Senior Buscador 7, City of Troy 8, Ushba Tesoro 9, Derma Sotagate in 10th. So those are the top 10 as we sit here today. It's very interesting. National Treasure got 16 first place votes versus 7 for Dornoch. However, they tie when it comes to the overall votes and how they tally it. So National Treasure, a clear number one vote getter when it comes to, finishing first in the poll, got number one votes as finishing first place votes 16 to Dornoch 7. But people are ranking Dornoch higher that don't have him there at 16 or don't have him there at 1. They've got him 2 or 3 where maybe National Treasure is way down the list. I thought that was really interesting to see. But anyway, that's the top 10. Now let me go over my top 10. I'll go backwards for mine. Number 10, Ushba Tesoro. Number 9, Derma Sotagate. Number 8, Forever Young. Number 7, Sierra Leone. Number 6, Fierceness. Number 5, Kingsbarns. Number 4, Next, who was not even on the top 10. I have him number 4. I'll explain all these here in a second. I'm just going to read them off. Number 3, Dornoch. Number 2, Senior Buscador, who was 7th. I thought that was interesting. And then number 1 is National Treasure. Let me go through 8 through 10 very quickly. All Japanese horses, Forever Young, Derma Sotagate, Ushba Tesoro. We just don't have a lot of information on what they're doing, how they're doing, or where they're going to run next, anything. So I'm kind of waiting and see on them. Number 7, Sierra Leone. Look, can he really win? I don't know. Like, he's a one pace horse. I mean, not a one pace horse, but a one-dimensional horse. If the pace really melts down, maybe he's got a shot. Put him at 7. Fierceness at 6. He's in every other kind. That's how you just got to describe him at this time. Great race in the Jim Dandy. You never really know what to do with him. 5 was Kingsbarns. I thought that was a logical horse to put at 5. I put Next at number 4. This is a marathoner who I really think needs to, try the Breeders' Cup Classic. He's just been exceptional in all of his races. I put him at 4. He's not ranked anywhere else. I thought that was very interesting. But anyway, we'll see if that holds. And I don't know, maybe he won't even try it. But I don't think this division's just great. So I think you give him a shot. The Dornoch at number 3, I think self-explanatory. He's the number 1 3-year-old in the country right now on the male side. Senior Buscador is ranked 7th in the poll nationally. I had him 2nd. I don't really know why he would be ranked 7th unless it's just like, well, he's not, he hadn't raced in a while. We haven't seen him, since the Dubai World Cup. But, I mean, this horse was 2nd and a good 2nd in the Pegasus. And the number 1 horse, National Treasure, for me, by the way, is number 1. He was 2nd to National Treasure. He won over at Saudi. He ran really well in the Dubai World Cup. I don't know. I think he should be up top 5 at least. So I thought it was interesting. He debuts at 7. I have him number 2. And then, like I said, National Treasure, number 1. Also, City of Troy. City of Troy was ranked, I believe he was 8th. It's not that I don't buy into City of Troy. I think he's doing fine. He's been good. I don't think he's been out of this world, but he's been solid. I don't have anything negative to say about him, but I don't really buy that he's going to even run in the race. I'll believe it when I see it. Number 1, that he's here. Maybe he's here, but it's not the Classic. I don't know. I'm not totally sold that he's going to be here, number 1. And number 2, what world do I think he's actually going to take to the dirt in his first ever dirt start win the Breeders' Cup Classic. I don't buy it. If he keeps winning on the turf, he comes over and runs in the Breeders' Cup turf, I think, yeah, monster shot. Well, as of now, we'll see how he progresses. But your first race on the dirt on the Breeders' Cup Classic, I'm just not sure. I know that Aiden O'Brien really loves this horse, thinks he's a monster, all this stuff, but I'm just not convinced he will be in the Classic. B, convinced he'll run a tremendous race, first race on the dirt in the Classic. I know earlier in the year, a rumor that he would be coming to the Travers. That would have been a really tough spot, but at least we would have kind of seen him over the dirt. I don't know. That's going to be a tough ask, but we'll see. Maybe, listen, this is the first week of the poll. Things could change. Maybe my mind will definitely change by then. And that was my top 10 for the first voting for the Breeders' Cup Classic. We'll see how it shakes out. All right, guys, thanks everybody for watching. Hit that like button if you liked the video. Hit subscribe if you really like it. Want to get alerted anytime we do videos like this. For full-blown coverage of horse racing, go to racingdudes.com. That's where all the coverage is. Make sure to check us out there. All right, guys, thanks everybody for watching, and we'll check back with you throughout the voting periods as the Breeders' Cup Classic begins to take shape.